Heyo, welcome back. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be talking about books I've been avoiding. Do they have a rhyme or reason? No. I've just been avoiding them. And you know what? That's okay. So, let's start out. And like I said, some of these really don't have any rhyme or reason. I just haven't picked them up yet. And then at this point, I'm just like, well, these books are so hyped up, I am afraid to be the last person involved in these books. You know what I mean? So really, they have no rhyme or reason. It's just because I'm being a brat. So let's start out strong. And this is such a beautiful edition. I literally don't know why I haven't read it yet. A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. This is basically, it says, bound in an unwanted marriage, Freya. I remember why I didn't read this book. I was reading ACOTAR at like the exact same time that I picked this up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this character's name is Freya and Feyre. So I knew that it was just going to be very convoluted if I picked this up at that time. I remember why now. Freya spends her days gutting fish but dreams of becoming a warrior and of putting an axe in her boorish husband's back. Yes, girl. Freya's dreams abruptly become reality when her husband betrays her to the region's Jarl, landing her in a fight to the death against his son Bjorn. I think that's how you say that. Is it Bjorn? To survive, Freya is forced to reveal her deepest secret. She possesses a drop of goddess's blood, which makes her a shield maiden with magic capable of repelling any attack. And it's been foretold that such magic will unite the fractured nation of Skullland beneath the one who controls the shield maiden's fate. Believing he's destined to rule Skullland as king, the frantical Jarl binds Freya with a blood oath and orders Bjorn to protect her from their enemies. Desperate to prove her strength. Okay, I don't remember where I was. Desperate to prove her strength, Freya must train to fight and learn to control her magic, all while facing perilous tests set by the gods. The greatest test of all, however, may be resisting her forbidden attraction to Bjorn. Oh! If Freya succumbs to her lust for the charming and fierce warrior, she risks not only her own destiny, but the fate of all the people she has sworn to protect. Yeah, I think I'm going to add this to my immediate TBR, because why haven't I read this yet? This sounds insane to me. So yeah, also look at how pretty. They're so shiny you can't even get a picture. But yeah, they're blue. Can you see very well? I'm not really sure if you can, but yeah, the pages are blue and glossy. Now you can see. Thank you, camera lighting. Anyway, so that is book number 1. Book number 2 is Sally Rooney, Normal People. I mean, you guys, this is such a short book. I literally don't know why I've been avoiding it. I have no answers. I have none at all. Okay, this says Connell and Mary Ann grow up in the same small town in the west of Ireland, but the similarities end there. In school, Connell is popular and well-liked, while Mary Ann is a loner, but when the two strike up a conversation, awkward but electrifying, something life-changing begins. Normal People is a story of mutual fascination, friendship, and love. It takes us from that first conversation to the years beyond, in the company of two people who try to stay apart but find they can't. Oh, this is kind of giving, I mean, not to say that these characters weren't popular, but this is kind of giving like Magnolia Parks vibes. Especially like the people who try to stay apart but they can't. Yeah, this, once again, it's going on my immediate TBR shelf. All of these are, because if I'm talking about them and I'm reading through them, I'm going to end up being frustrated with myself that I have been avoiding them. Okay, next, and this is, I don't want to say a hot take because it's really not. I got through the first three books and I stopped reading, but I would like to continue this again this year. I would like to jump back into it, but I think I'd like to watch the show up to where I have read. And this is Drums of Autumn by Diana Gabaldon. This is book number 4 in the Outlander series, and like I said, I read the first 3. I just haven't continued. So I think it's about time that I continue. And I mean, these are chunky books, but the writing, like the font is really tiny. So I am excited to jump back into this series, though. It is something that I have been thinking about lately. Every time I walk into my office, I'm like, man, I really want to jump back into that series. So let's do it this year. Okay, so this one goes along with a different series because I need to read it first, I think. Now, if that is wrong, please let me know down in the comments. But it is Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. I loved this cover and I picked it up because I liked the cover. I didn't know that this was like a Sarah J. Maas situation where like all of her series are interconnected. So I need to read, I think Kingdom of the Cursed, I think is the name of the series that I have to read before this. But once again, if that's wrong, please let me know down in the comments. But this one has been on my TBR for a while. I just have 100% been avoiding it because it's chunky, and because I believe that you have to read another series to be able to read this one. But if they're just like interconnected series, do I really need to? I think I'm gonna have to go to like Book Talk and figure it out. But yeah, have been avoiding this one because it's a lot of series to get into at the moment. You know what I mean? Okay, next. I talked about this. I think it's going to be a future video. It has definitely not come out yet, but I did talk about how I have been avoiding this book and I don't know why I haven't read it yet, and it is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, and I got such a pretty edition. It's got one of like the ribbon bookmarks. So pretty. Why? I don't know. So like once again, this goes back to the very beginning of this video where I said some of these books really don't have any rhyme or reason. This one has a reason that I don't want to start it. This one doesn't. Like there's no reason I haven't, ow. Well, now there's a reason. It just beat me up. But there's no reason I haven't picked this book up yet. Absolutely none. So it has been on my immediate TBR as well. And then Frederick Bachman, Anxious People. Once again, I think that my reasoning for not jumping into this one is that in the few books that I have read of Frederick Bachman, once again, however you say his last name, I'm not sure. I really don't know. I love his writing, but I had to be in the mood for the writing. Does that make sense? Like, I really don't think it does. But that is just that. I just haven't picked this up yet. It's also a Netflix series, so maybe I need to pick it up anyway. But there are also 2 more books on this list that I have been avoiding. And one of the books is in a previous video. It is in the page generator chooses how many pages I read in a day video. And it is Zodiac Academy. And Zodiac Academy is such a large series with very, very large last couple of books. So I have been scared to start that series because of how large it is and how time consuming it would be. it makes me think of Throne of Glass, and that was like a 5-month investment in that series. So I just am afraid. And once again, it is not a book that I am. Just go watch that video, okay? Go watch that video if you want to know about Zodiac Academy. So, yeah, go back there, watch that, and then come back. I'll wait for you. Did you watch it? Okay, good. Okay, and then this last book on this list, it is also on my Kindle, so I don't have a physical copy of it, and it is Quicksilver by Callie Hart, and it is such a hyped up book right now that I kind of want to give it space to do its thing and then come to it probably in a few months. You know what I mean? Like, that's not on an immediate TBR for me. That one's just not. But with that being said, these, I know you guys like watching me struggle, so these are all of the books that I've been avoiding. Let me try to safely set these back down. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment downstairs. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.